doing?
Yeah, I'm busy, mate.
Yeah. Can I ask you what you're doing?
I'm piloting an aircraft, mate. You'll have to leave me alone because you're endangering the welfare of an aircraft.
You're filming within a police station. I can't have you doing that.
Why?
Because I can't.
Why not?
So bring it down, or else I'll just take the device off you. It's up to you.
Oh, well, that's a bit serious, isn't it?
Bring it down now.
I'm bringing it down.
Bring it down now.
Look, I'm waiting for the cars to pass. It's not safe. Whoa, what was that for? What's that for?
At the moment, I'm detaining you potentially on terrorist offence.
Okay. Am I under arrest?
I've detained you at the moment.
Okay.
What reason are you filming a police station with a drone?
To make a video.
Of what?
The police.
Doing what?
Working.
Elaborate. What do you mean by working?
Just working. Just mulling about. Cars coming and going.
Do you understand that obviously we're on a high risk with the police and people targeting the police?
Not really.
So you don't watch the news? Police officers and police stations get attacked all the time.
When was the last time a police station was attacked? What, just name the last time a police station was attacked.
I'm asking you the questions. You're not asking me any questions.
I know, I'm asking you a question. Whether you answer, that's a different story.
I'm not going to answer.
Well, don't answer then.
Right from the first moment, this encounter shows a failure of basic policing judgment. News Now is calmly flying a drone in a public place, fully visible, cooperative, and explaining himself clearly. Instead of assessing risk, the officer immediately escalates, interrupts, and interferes with an active aircraft. Threatening to grab a controller mid-flight is not enforcement. It is reckless behavior that creates danger where none existed. A trained officer should know safety comes first, not ego. This sets the tone for everything that follows, where irritation replaces investigation and authority replaces lawful decision-making from start to finish entirely unnecessarily.
Who are you?
Terrorism legislation doesn't give you the right to my name.
Who are you?
Terrorism legislation doesn't give you the right to my name.
No, but if you're committing offences and I don't know who you are, then I can arrest you.
What
and then
offences have I
we'll
committed?
work out at the police station.
What offences have I committed? You're twisting the cuff.
I'm not twisting the cuff
You
at
are.
all. I'm just holding it.
What offences have I committed? None.
That's what I'm trying to establish now.
Well, establish that then before you put cuffs on me.
No.
Bloody hell.
I don't know who you are.
I don't know who
and
you
I can't
are.
have you running away.
I don't know who you are.
I'm a police officer. You can clearly see that.
I'm a member of the public. You can clearly see that.
I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are.
If we suspect you committing an offence, we just need to find out who you are.
Yeah, but what offence do you suspect me of committing?
You can't be, it's a restricted area. You can't be flying a drone or... Is it been flying a drone?
Yeah.
Of course I can.
No, you see all this, like, so that sharp stuff on the fence, all stuff over there, so people can't get inside.
Yeah, but you don't own the airspace. Can a plane fly over the top?
That's a little bit different, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's exactly the same.
It is a little bit.
No, it's exactly the same.
authorisation.
I had authorisation yesterday by the Civil Aviation Authority to fly over Ellen Road, and that's exactly what I did.
The officer quickly reaches for a familiar excuse, claiming police stations are constantly under threat. Yet when pressed for facts, he cannot name a single recent attack to support that claim. This is not intelligence-led policing, it is fear-based justification. Suspicion must be grounded in reality, not vague references to the news. Filming a police building or flying a drone does not automatically equal terrorism. Without specific, articulable reasons, these claims fall apart. What we see here is an officer searching for justification after the fact, rather than identifying a real threat before taking action against a compliant member of the public.
So you had to have authority to do it?
Over Ellen Road because of the stadium. You don't need the authorisation here.
So you've not contacted anyone from West Yorkshire Police?
Today?
Yeah.
No.
It
You don't
would
need
just be an
to.
ideal situation if you were to do that one.
Maybe so, yeah. Maybe so. Yeah.
Who are
What's
you?
your YouTube?
What's your name?
PC Calvo 5822.
Awesome, I'll be putting a complaint in about you.
What's your YouTube account?
I can't tell you that, mate. Not while he's here.
I've just told you who I am. I need to establish who you are.
Well, you won't be.
So cuffs have been applied to prevent your disappearance, which is...
Disappearance for what though? But what do you suspect me of doing?
Potentially committing terrorism offences.
Okay. Well, if you suspect me of committing a terrorism offence, then you should arrest me, shouldn't you? Got HNK solicitors on speed dial, don't we know?
Have you got anything on you that may harm me or my colleagues?
No.
Okay.
And nothing that will let you know who I am either, so you'll be wasting your time.
So what you're telling me that if I were to let you go, you're just going to continue filming with the drone?
That was my plan, yeah?
Right, okay.
Maybe I'll go sort my wrists out now at the doctors.
At the doctors?
Yeah, because you're still hurting them.
I'm just holding on to them. I don't want you to use them as a weapon.
I'm not going to use them as a weapon. I'm no threat to you.
The situation worsens when identity becomes the focus instead of legality. The officer admits he does not know what offense has been committed, yet handcuffs are already applied. Detaining someone to find an offense turns the law on its head. Police powers exist to investigate suspected crimes, not to create them through pressure. News Now repeatedly asks a simple question. What offense do you suspect? The officer cannot answer clearly. That uncertainty matters, because lawful detention depends on clear suspicion. Without it, restraint becomes punishment, and punishment without cause is exactly what the law is designed to prevent.
I don't know who you are.
Well,
so I can't check you out.
I'm trying to alleviate your concerns.
No. Well, you've told me nothing that
well, I've told you that I'm not a threat.
Alleviates my threat.
I'm told you that I'm not a threat. I am allowed to be here. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not committing any offences. I'm trying to alleviate your concern.
At the very least, you're breaching the peace, because
breaching the peace.
There's members of the public that potentially could be in danger with what you're doing.
No one even knew I had a drone there.
Doesn't matter.
Until you tried to hit me with your van and then call me a clown.
If there's no aviation breaches, then we're going to go breach of peace, because he's going to continue to do it and potentially put members of the public at harm.
I'm not. I've been trained to fly this drone safely.
You haven't told me who you are, so we can't check you out.
4444444444444. Claims of restricted airspace expose a clear lack of training. In the UK, airspace is regulated by the Civil Aviation Authority, not individual officers or police forces. If an area is genuinely restricted, it is formally published and enforceable, not announced on the spot. The officer's discomfort does not create new laws. News Now correctly points out that authorization comes from the CAA, and the officer struggles to respond. This moment reveals the real problem: confidence replacing knowledge. Instead of understanding the limits of his authority, the officer relies on assumption, hoping compliance will cover for misunderstanding of basic aviation regulations.
For us to check, like, if you have a license to
yeah.
Is that what you have?
Yeah.
Okay, is your name on that license?
Potentially,
right. You see where I'm going with this? We just need to kind of identify that you've got a license to do so and so. It's like driving a car. Have you got a license to drive this car? Yeah, I can see it. That's my name, right? So that's your name. I can confirm it by picturing your license.
But there's legislation involved in driving cars.
Sorry?
There is in flying drones.
So what is it? There's a legislation.
You tell me you're a member of the aviation authority.
Did I? I never said that.
And that you've signed up.
I never said that.
You seem to have more knowledge than me.
I do. That is correct.
Oh, you enlighten us then. You educate us.
I don't want to educate you. I charge for my services.
So have you got an operator ID number?
Yes.
And what is it?
Are we talking about terrorism or are we talking about drones?
We're talking about drones.
We're talking about drones. So why am I still in handcuffs? If you want to uncuff me and we want to have a conversation, there is,
you're still a threat to me because I don't know who you are.
I'm not a threat to you. I'm not a threat to anybody. It's ridiculous, mate. You come up to me, try to hit me with your van, call me a clown, and then put cuffs on me. You said I was a terrorist, and now you want me to help you out.
I said you were a terrorist.
And educate you.
I said I've detained you
under terrorism legislation.
Believing you potentially you could be a or committing terrorism.
Right. Well,
offences.
to use terrorism legislation, you have to reasonably suspect that the person you're dealing with is.
Once handcuffs are on, force should end. News Now is calm, cooperative, and already restrained. Yet the officer continues twisting and manipulating the cuffs, despite no resistance. That behavior serves no safety purpose. Policing does not include teaching lessons through pain. When someone is compliant and secured, continued force becomes punitive. Even worse, this occurs while News Now is confined inside a van, eliminating any flight risk. At that point, the only thing driving the interaction is control. This is a textbook example of an officer unable to de-escalate, even when every professional cue demands restraint.
I suspect that I am in fact a terrorist? No. So then take the cuffs off me.
I'm shaking my head in bewilderment.
Well, why? Because you're bewildered that I know so much about the legislation?
No, you've read something and it's not true.
I've read lots of things on legislation.gov.uk.
Well done. Are you going to give us your name?
Do I have to give you my name?
Yeah, because now you're telling us that you've got something with the Civil Aviation Authority, an ID number, and we need to establish that.
Yeah.
So who are you?
Well, if you knew the legislation, you'd know where to find the ID number, wouldn't you?
The ID number, you need to tell me your ID number and your name, please.
Under what law? Under what law says that I have to do that?
Right, I'm just going to lock him up for breach of peace.
Okay.
Right, you're under arrest on suspicion of breach of the peace.
No
You don't have
problem.
to say anything but may on your defence if you do not mention one question, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Okay, so we spoke to H&K solicitors, and they dealt with everything. They literally dealt with everything, guys, and I can't thank them enough for the effort that they put in. £3,500 in compensation, which is absolutely brilliant. And again, a big thank you to H&K solicitors for sorting that out.
The officer then cycles through justifications at alarming speed. Terrorism becomes identity checks. Identity checks become restricted airspace. Restricted airspace becomes breach of the peace. This constant shifting reveals desperation, not danger. When lawful grounds are solid, officers do not need to keep changing labels. News Now's consistency exposes this weakness. He stays calm, asks clear questions, and points out contradictions. The officer, meanwhile, adapts his reasoning to fit what he has already done. That is not proportional policing. It is reverse engineering authority after the decision to detain has already been made, regardless of legality.